Welcome back, audience. You sealed the deal. Now they're helpless. This is the moment you've worked for, the moment when you can feel the satisfaction of having everything fall into place. But let me tell you something. This isn't just a victory, it's a declaration. It's a proclamation of your strength, your cunning, and your willpower. You didn't get here by chance. You didn't arrive at this point because someone handed it to you. No, you fought for this moment with every ounce of your being. You fought like an animal, tearing through obstacles, crushing opposition, and leaving nothing but dust in your wake. Now, they stand there. The ones who doubted you, who laughed at you, who told you it couldn't be done. They're staring into the abyss. They're looking at the consequences of their mistakes. They're trapped in the cage you've built, and there's no way out. They don't have the strength to fight back, not anymore. It's too late. They underestimated you, and now they have to pay the price. This is not a time for mercy. This is not a time for weakness. You didn't rise to the top to show kindness or compassion to those who tried to bring you down. No, you came to dominate, to conquer, to leave your mark on this world in a way that can never be erased. You sealed the deal, and now they're helpless. They have no choice but to watch as you claim your rightful place at the top, while they slowly fade into the background, nothing more than a distant memory of a time when they thought they could stop you. Think about all the hours, all the sweat, all the sacrifices you made to get here. Every second of doubt, every challenge, every sleepless night, all of it was worth it. This is the moment when it all pays off, when the world sees you for who you truly are, someone who never gave up, someone who never accepted defeat, someone who knew exactly what they wanted and did, whatever it took to make it happen. And let me remind you of something, because I know you've felt it before. The whispers in your ear telling you that it's too much, that you can't go any further, that you should just settle. But you didn't settle. You didn't listen to those voices. You crushed them beneath your feet, just as you've crushed every challenge that's come your way. The world may have tried to break you, to bend you, to push you into submission, but you stood tall. You stood firm. You became unbreakable. And now, you stand here, having sealed the deal, with them helpless and powerless in your wake. There is no room for mercy now. There is no room for hesitation. This is the moment where you assert your dominance. This is where you remind them, once and for all, that you're not someone to be trifled with. You didn't just come to win. You came to obliterate everything in your path. You didn't just want success. You wanted control. You wanted power. You wanted the world to know that you are not someone to be ignored. And now they know. They all know. You see, when you reach the top, the view is different. You start to realize that everything you once feared, everything you once thought was a challenge, is nothing more than a blip on the radar. The people who used to intimidate you, the obstacles that used to seem insurmountable, they're all beneath you now. You've surpassed them. You've risen above them. They can't touch you anymore. They can't stop you. They can't even get close. You are the apex predator now, and everything else is just prey. They might try to crawl out from the shadows, to throw their stones, to whisper lies, to manipulate the situation. But you know the truth. They know the truth. And deep down, they know they can never take it from you. They've lost. The deal is sealed. You've outsmarted them, outworked them, and now they're left with nothing but regret. They're left with nothing but helplessness. And they'll have to watch as you rise higher and higher, while they are stuck in the pit they dug for themselves. So, take a moment to savor this, to feel the weight of your victory. Let the power of what you've achieved course through your veins, because this isn't just the end of their journey. This is the beginning of yours. This is where you take control of everything, where you bend the world to your will. The game has changed. The rules have shifted, and you are the one holding all the cards. They may have thought they could stop you, but now they're the ones caught in the trap. They're the ones who failed. And as they scramble, as they try to make sense of their defeat, as they realize how utterly powerless they are against you, you'll stand tall. You'll stand unwavering. You'll stand as the conqueror you were always meant to be. Because you sealed the deal, and now they're helpless. And there's nothing they can do about it. There's a certain satisfaction in knowing that they never saw it coming. They were too blinded by their arrogance, too consumed by their own egos, to understand who they were dealing with. They thought they could outsmart you, outmaneuver you, outlast you. But they were wrong. You were always one step ahead. You always knew exactly what you were doing. While they wasted time trying to figure out how to stop you, you were already executing your plan, laying the groundwork for their downfall, building your empire. They were too busy chasing empty dreams while you were making your own reality. Now, as they flounder, as they grasp at straws, as they search for a way to regain some semblance of control, you'll be untouchable. Your empire is in place. Your foundation is strong, and there's nothing they can do to tear it down. You've sealed the deal, and now they're helpless. This is the price they pay for underestimating you, for thinking you were just another face in the crowd. You're not like them. You're not weak. You're not predictable. You're a force. A force that will keep moving forward, no matter what. Because you know, this isn't the end. This is just the beginning. You've claimed your victory, but now it's time to solidify your place. It's time to show the world, and them, that you are untouchable. So, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Think about the struggles you've faced, the battles you've fought, the pain you've endured. Every ounce of suffering, every moment of hardship, it was all worth it. Because now, you stand at the top, and they're the ones left in the dust, helpless, powerless, unable to do anything about it. You sealed the deal, and now they know. Now they understand. You are not someone to be underestimated. You are not someone to be ignored. You are the one who will shape the future. You are the one who will set the course for everything to come, and they will be left behind as you continue to rise. There's no going back now. The deal is done. The game is over. And you are the victor. They are the ones who will fade away. And there's nothing they can do to stop it. Nothing they can do to change it. They had their chance. They had their moment. But now, they're helpless. And you are unstoppable. You have crossed every hurdle, outlasted every challenge, and surpassed every expectation. You have come this far by your own doing, by your own power, by your own sheer will. This is not luck. This is not coincidence. This is the culmination of relentless effort, unwavering determination, and a vision that could not be dimmed, no matter the odds. As you stand here, victorious, look at the world around you. Understand that this is the result of your blood, sweat, and tears. No one gave you this. No one handed it to you on a silver platter. You carved this path with your own hands. You saw the path even when no one else could. You knew where you were going, even when the world doubted you. And now, here you are, at the summit, untouchable. And there's nothing anyone can do to take that from you. What makes you unstoppable is not just your ambition. It's not just your willingness to fight, although that is part of it. It's your ability to see through the noise, the distractions, the lies. When everyone else around you was busy arguing, wondering, or doubting, you were focused. You knew exactly what you needed to do. You knew that success didn't come easy, and you didn't expect it to. You understood that every victory came with its own price, and you were more than willing to pay it. and look at you now. Look at what you've achieved. Those who doubted you, who tried to hold you back, they didn't understand what made you different. They didn't understand that you had something inside of you that they didn't. A fire that burns hotter than any of their attempts to extinguish it. A hunger that will never be satisfied. They didn't understand your resilience. They thought you would break. They thought you would bend. But here you are, standing tall and unyielding. You did not break. You didn't bend. You became stronger with every setback, more determined with every failure. You learned, adapted, and evolved. And now, the world must reckon with you. They must accept that they were never dealing with someone who could be stopped. What is it that drives you? Is it the thrill of the chase, the sweet taste of victory? Or is it something deeper, something inside you that refuses to let anything, anyone, stand in your way? It's a fire that's been burning within you for as long as you can remember. It's the desire to prove to the world and to yourself that you are more than just an ordinary person. You are extraordinary, and now you've proved it. You've shown the world that no matter how hard they try, they cannot stop you. But here's the thing, this is just the beginning. You've achieved what many would consider the ultimate goal, but the truth is, this is not the end. This is the foundation, the springboard from which you will launch yourself even higher. The next phase is already on the horizon, and it will require more than just the strength that brought you this far. It will require something deeper. It will require the strength to look into the unknown and still walk forward. It will require you to push past comfort, to break through limits, and to redefine what is possible. The fear, the doubt, the uncertainty, it's still there. It never truly goes away. But that's the beauty of it. You don't need to wait for those feelings to disappear. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You don't need to wait for things to fall into place. Because you are unstoppable. You can make it happen no matter the circumstances. You can push forward no matter what is in your way. And it is that very drive, that fire within you, that will carry you further than anyone could ever imagine. You have already proven what you're capable of. But the real question is, how much further can you go? What more can you achieve? The journey you've started is one that never truly ends. You've tasted success, and now you must crave more. But more importantly, you must maintain the hunger, the fire, the drive, even as you reach new heights. Many people, when they reach the summit, when they achieve their greatest victory, they relax. They stop. They think they've done enough. But that's where they go wrong, because the moment you stop pushing forward is the moment you allow others to catch up to you. The moment you start relaxing is the moment you lose your edge. This is not the time to stop. This is the time to keep going. This is the time to keep pushing forward, to keep breaking barriers, to keep challenging yourself. You've come this far, but you know that there's more to be done. There's more to be achieved, and you will stop at nothing to claim what's rightfully yours. You will not settle, not for mediocrity, not for anything less than greatness. So, as you look down from where you stand now, remember this. The view from the top is incredible, but it's not just about what you see. It's about the effort it took to get there, the sweat, the blood, the sacrifices, the struggles, and it's about what you will do next. The view might be great, but you can't stay there forever. There's always more to climb, more to conquer, more to achieve. You've reached the peak, but the summit is only a stopping point in your journey. You've set the bar high, but now you have to raise it even higher. You've sealed the deal, but there's more to seal, more victories to claim, and more worlds to conquer. As you push forward, as you continue to climb, you will meet resistance. You will encounter people who don't believe in you, people who will try to tear you down, people who will try to stop your progress. But remember this, they are nothing compared to you. They are nothing compared to your willpower, your determination, your relentless drive. You have already proven that no obstacle can stand in your way. No setback can define you, and no enemy can defeat you. Because you are unstoppable, and as you move forward, you will inspire others. You will become a beacon for those who are lost, a symbol of what it means to fight for your dreams, no matter the cost. You will become a leader, a force that will shape the future. People will look to you for guidance, for inspiration, for strength. They will see you, and they will understand that anything is possible if you refuse to stop. Your journey is far from over. You've sealed the deal, and now you're ready for the next challenge, the next victory, the next step in your rise to the top. And those who doubted you, those who thought you would fail, they are powerless now. They can only watch as you continue to climb, as you continue to dominate, as you continue to achieve greatness. You are unstoppable, and nothing will ever change that. Nothing can hold you back. Nothing can slow you down. Nothing can stop you. So, with every breath you take, with every step you take, remember this. You are a force of nature. You are a person who will stop at nothing to achieve their dreams. You've sealed the deal, and now they are helpless. Now, you are the one in control, and there's no one who can take that from you. No one who can match your power. No one who can match your will, because you are unstoppable, and you always will be. When you stand at the peak, when you are in control, when you've already proved to the world that nothing can take you down, what comes next is the real challenge. It's not the struggle to get to the top that will define you. It's not the battles you've fought and won in the past. It's how you handle what comes after. It's how you hold your ground and rise to even greater heights. The world, and more importantly, the people who watched you climb, now see you in a different light. You are not just another name in the crowd anymore. You are the name. You have set a standard for greatness that others will never even come close to. But while they may stand in awe of you, don't think for a moment that your journey is over. Don't think for a second that you've reached the finish line. You're just getting started. You've sealed the deal, but that was only one step on a never-ending path. To maintain that level of dominance, to continue shaping the world to fit your will, requires a mindset that is not satisfied with just one victory, not content with just one conquest. You've tasted what it's like to control your destiny, to take everything that's rightfully yours. But now you must realize something. Your power is not infinite unless you continue to fight for it, unless you continue to feed that fire inside of you. Because if you stop now, if you take a moment to rest on your laurels, then you become vulnerable. And being vulnerable is the last thing you can afford. The world does not wait for you. The world does not care if you've already accomplished what others can only dream of. It will never stop moving, never stop changing, and never stop challenging you. The moment you think you've achieved everything there is to achieve is the moment you become irrelevant. You must keep moving. You must keep adapting, growing, evolving, or else the very forces that once propelled you forward will be the same forces that leave you behind. The second you let up, the second you ease your grip on the reins, the second you take a step back and rest, you will find yourself at the mercy of those who are hungrier, those who want what you have, and those who are still willing to fight for it. You are not just fighting to win once. You are fighting to stay at the top. You are fighting for longevity. You are fighting for dominance that can never be challenged, a level of power that no one can even dream of reaching. And that's what sets you apart from everyone else. While they chase fleeting victories, you're chasing something greater. You're not just looking to win, you're looking to define what winning is. You're looking to create a legacy that can't be replicated. You're looking to build an empire that stretches far beyond your time, something that will echo through history, something that will never be forgotten. To maintain that kind of control, to ensure that you remain untouchable, you need more than just brute strength. You need intelligence, you need strategy, and you need a vision that is so clear, so relentless, that it leaves no room for doubt. It is about thinking 3 steps ahead. While others are focused on today, on the small victories that give them immediate satisfaction, you must be thinking about tomorrow, about the next battle, about the next opportunity. You have sealed the deal, yes, but now you must keep sealing it every single day. Every decision you make, every action you take, every move you make must be calculated. You can't afford to be reactive. You can't afford to be passive. You must always be on the offensive, always be anticipating the moves of those around you. Because the moment you let your guard down is the moment you give someone else the chance to take your place. Now, as you rise higher, as you assert your control, you must remember that power is a delicate thing. It is not given, and it can certainly be taken away. But unlike others, you have the ability to secure your position. You are someone who doesn't rely on luck or circumstances. You rely on yourself. You know how to build, how to destroy, and how to rebuild. There is no end to what you can accomplish because you understand that the true key to power is not in what you've already done, but in what you can still do. There is an untapped potential within you, a reserve of strength and will that can fuel your rise even further. Understand this: the world doesn't reward complacency. It doesn't reward hesitation. It rewards those who take risk, those who push boundaries, those who strive to become greater than they were the day before. And that's what you've done. You've embraced risk, you've embraced challenge, you've embraced what others fear, and that's what has brought you to this place. But now that you're here, you cannot afford to stop embracing it. You must create a mindset of constant motion, constant evolution, constant expansion. You can't afford to settle for mediocrity. Not now, not ever. The world may have thought they could predict you, that they could figure you out, but they're wrong. They can't predict what's coming next, because you're not just playing the game, they are. They're reacting to your moves, while you're already thinking 5 steps ahead. And while they're stuck in their own little world of competition, you're building something far greater. You're creating something that will outlast them, outlast their ambitions, outlast their fleeting moments of success. And when the dust settles, when their flames have burned out, when their names are nothing but whispers in the wind, your name will remain. You've sealed the deal, but now you are not content. You will never be content. You will never allow yourself to become comfortable, because comfort breeds weakness. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. It's the reason so many fall off, the reason so many fail to reach their full potential. Comfort lulls you into a false sense of security, and that is the last thing you need. You've seen what happens when you let your guard down. You've seen how quickly the tides can turn, how fast your world can be upended. You will not make that mistake again. No, you will keep pushing forward relentlessly. Your ambition will be your guide, your strategy will be your weapon, and your resolve will be your shield. And nothing will be able to stop you. The deal is sealed, yes, but the battle is never over. In fact, it's just beginning. You've reached the pinnacle, but this is not the time to slow down. You are not here to simply enjoy the view. You are here to shape the future, to carve out your place in the world, and to ensure that no one can ever take it from you. You've proven that you can rise, but now you must prove that you can reign. You must prove that you can withstand the pressures, the doubts, the challenges, and the constant threats of those who want to see you fail. But none of that matters, does it? None of it matters because you are unstoppable. You are the force that the world can't deny. You are the one they all underestimated. And now they have no choice but to watch as you continue to rise, to continue to conquer, to continue to leave them helpless. You've sealed the deal. You are at the top, and nothing in this world will ever take that away from you, because you are unstoppable, and you always will be. In the end, remember this. You've not only sealed the deal, but you've set the stage for a legacy that will never be erased. Your strength, your drive, and your relentless pursuit of greatness have made you unstoppable. The world may try to challenge you, but you've already proven that nothing can stand in your way. You are the architect of your destiny, and as long as you continue to push, evolve, and dominate, no force can ever take what is yours. You are untouchable, and you always will be.